Hey everybody, this is Harley again, aka Isidore now, back with picking up where we left off with the new character Isidore in the village of Lasler. So we've completed basically everything there is to do in Lasler for the most part. There's still never found the red fairy. I'm not sure what that gives you, I forget exactly, but whatever. The other thing is, after I stopped recording last night, somebody asked me to help them real quick with, there's two boss mobs, two additional bosses. One is called the Guardian of the Forest, which wasn't too bad. Most of them just, I guess you should just be able to know when to flee, and you should be okay as long as you can deal decent damage. And he is over here on the eastern side of town. Once you hit this four-way intersection of the Dusty Path, if you go west, let's see if we can find him again. Yeah, right here. And I don't think he gives you any gear or anything, but you can kill him. The other thing is, did I kill the statue? There's a statue in here, which I don't think I killed, actually. Yeah, there's the statue. Guess we could kill that. I'm not sure how long it takes for the statue to repop. Let's see what this guy says. So you need to use the pix. That's what you need the pixies for, is to revive the statue, perhaps. So maybe take a quick look around. Well, you know what? It's not a big deal. When you play, if you feel like sticking around Lasler for a bit longer, you can do that. The other thing is there's another boss called the Beltane Knight, which we fought as well, me and a paladin, which dropped some okay gear. What am I wearing? These bracers. Agility 1, Sandy 2, and I got 2 of those, so those are decent, I suppose. Anyway, we killed him. He is in the forest. Sorry, just helping this guy out. So anyway, generally once you're done with Lasler, you want to head to Rune Forest as your next area to stay in for a while. They've recently revamped Rune Forest to make it have a bunch of little mini quests and stuff, so that's what we're going to do now. So when you try to leave, you want to go all west and Lasler and all north. And there'll be a troll here who won't let you by, and if you try to pass him, he'll either ask for 100 gold or attack you. We still don't have much going on as far as skills and spells to use right now. That was the thing too. Let's see. I have this crab amulet which has 2 knowledge on it, which is good for when I level up. But at the moment, I'm going to switch to these artifacts. I got these 2 artifacts from another boss, actually, called the Gelebdur, Gelebdur, and they give you +2 sanity as well as +12 SP regen, which is pretty nice. And actually, one more thing before I leave town, I'm going to go deposit believe there's a bank here where I can deposit my gold. If you're carrying gold with you, it weighs, oops. Well, down here it would say, it weighs, it adds to the weight that you're carrying. And since I can only carry 12 stones of weight, it's good to deposit my gold every so often. There's really no downside in depositing for the most part. I mean, there is if you need gold on hand, but for the most part, you can buy items and it will deduct from your bank account. So if I type gold, you can see I've got 31,000 gold in the Bank of Rune. And so if I need to buy something from a shop or from the auction list, it will deduct straight from my bank. So that's good enough for us as a newbie. Let's also sell off some of this stuff if I can. What do we got? I got this platinum breastplate, HP 15, strength by 1. What am I wearing? My robe, elemental, accuracy 1, 2210. I guess I'll go with the platinum actually. Okay, what else are we rocking? Okay, so we can... you won't buy those. Okay. I guess that's it for now. Okay, so now go all west and all north, and hopefully the troll is still dead. He is. Okay. I might level, so I'm going to actually remove my artifact and wear my crab necklace because I might level. Nope, just a mark. I was thinking this gives you XP as well, but nope, just a mark, 8 practices. So here we are outside of Lastler. So this pink area right here is Lastler Village. If we ever need to come back to it, although we can't enter, I think, after level 20. If we go to the south, is the town of Rune, which has, it's one of the main towns in the game. There's a ship there that can take you to different towns. There's a practice area where you can practice your skills and spells. There's shopkeepers, there's banks, there's blacksmiths, there's all kinds of stuff, a quest master. But we're not going to go there at the moment. We're just going to go north, and head right up to Rune Forest, which is right here. So just a little ways north of Rune, a little ways north of Lastler, and we're going to head on in and go a couple west, and so you guys can see the map. Sorry about that. So we went a couple west, north, and 2 west. This is the recall room of the area. As soon as I walked in, this guy gave me a quest, this old druid. There's going to be a bunch of quests going on here. This is sort of the first one we want to work on, which is like a bunch of sub-quests, actually. The first thing I want to do that's pretty easy is to recover the 4 star fragments and take them to Jeria. So the 4 star fragments are scattered around this rune forest. Let's see what else there is. Well, anyway, so the 4 star fragments are scattered around. 2 of them are just randomly scattered around. One of them is down here. So here's recall. We went south, a couple west, and then south, and it takes you to this little island area that has these berserker dudes. Basically hug the western wall, keep going west, go southwest. When it turns southwest, continue west, and I think, nope, we keep going west. Here we are, and when you come to a down, go down, and there's the first star fragment, get star. Next we'll recall back to the recall room. You can drink to refresh your stamina here, which is good to know. Then we're going to go a couple east, oops, a couple south again, onto the main road, and we're going to go all the way west, a couple north. The first thing, I like to always be mounted on a pony. There's a room in this area that has about 10 ponies in it. Oh, there we go. I also ran into this guy, the psychopathic goblin. He always joins your party. He's not really good for anything, as far as I can tell. But he does give you a mark, 38 pracs, and he also gave me 2 tomes of experience, so that's cool. So go all the way west, and then go all the way north, and then 1 east and 1 south. And here we are with the ponies. So I'm going to mount the pony. Oddly enough, it's a pony, yet it has 2,375 stamina, which is quite a bit. So the next thing I'm going to do is look for more star fragments, and they are just all over the place in these verdant woodlands. They can be randomly around. So I'm going to just go east and west and try to enter every room and just see if they're on the ground. And there isn't anything too much that we have to look out for in here, so don't worry about it. Okay. The other thing to note is that this sort of zone that I just traversed, this southwestern part of the forest, is sort of the territory of the Order of the Rabid Wolf. There's 2 factions in this forest, the Order of the Rabid Wolf, and then if I go to this other section, which is sort of the north and eastern section of the forest, here, let me go back so you can see my map here, the main road. So here's these orange boxes are sort of the main road that we're on. So that whole green zone down here was the Order of the Rabid Wolf. And if I go east and north over here, this will be the forest that is sort of belongs to the Order of the Malachite Golem. The Rabid Wolf, I think, is sort of the good faction, perhaps, and the Malachite Golem is the evil faction. Either way, we're going to continue to just look on the ground for more of these star fragments. Oh, there's one. So that's the meteorite one. So now we need one that's a fragment of ice. So hopefully we can find that fairly quickly. the other thing is that if we don't find one in this forest, there's another part of the forest that can also spawn in or pop in. Okay, so we already have the meteorite, so there can actually be multiple fragments of each kind, but we need 4 different kinds, and we already have one of meteorite, so we now need one which is made of ice. Okay, so now we're back on the road. If we continue down this road to get to where the next 2 pieces are, we're going to run into this guy, who is Samara, and this is part of our quest as well. And he asks you a little riddle. Well, I guess not really a riddle. He just asks you a question about the gods or the powers of Alria. So this guy says, let's see, blah blah blah. Which power is feminine, hot, and moist? In nature, she represents east and nurtures life. So if I do help, so hot, moist, feminine. It's going to be Ithrillis, I'm pretty sure. But if you do help religion, scroll back up here to the very top, you can see the main powers. So, and it gives you a little description of each one. Ithrillis, water, feminine, cold and moist. Dira, feminine, hot and moist. So I was wrong. So Dira. So we're going to come back to this dude, and we're going to say Dira. And boom, he gives us a mark, the mark of truth. Lets us pass now. Gave us 117,000 experience points, which is amazing. Gained level. And we got some new skills. And 44 pracs on top of this. The 44 pracs are from the mark as well. So anyway, we are now going to continue west down the path. And eventually we're going to find this guy as well, the husband, the exhausted, blood-stained tuxedo man. How do we... So if you look at him, perhaps you could prompt the man to tell you a story if you were to say your wife. Yo mama, your wife. He says, my wife, she's dead or undead. I suppose the demon Semaris cursed her. She came on the day of our wedding. I suppose I should count myself fortunate I wasn't in the church like those other poor souls. If you're insane enough to go near what remains of my village, perhaps you could kill my wife. Say I will if you wish to accept this quest. So we're going to say I will because this is part of what we need to do here in the forest, and we're going to get some stuff from this. So say I will, and it gave us an actual quest, quest 4024, called Revenge. Anyway, we need to fight 5 demons, 5 risen paladins, journey to the abandoned village, and then basically kill his wife. So we're going to do that on our way to get the final star pieces. And let's see, how many torches do I have? Because I need to buy some. Actually, yeah, I'm going to recall back real quick. Is this guy? No. Somewhere near the entrance. Yeah, right. Maybe this guy. Somebody near the entrance sells sort of like general items. This guy. So I need to buy some torches. So that's actually, so these stars, once we get all 4 star pieces, it's going to give us a light that we can wear that will never expire, or it has no time limit. So that's awesome. Those are great to have because you don't want to be dealing with carrying torches around. But in the meantime, I'm going to buy what? Well, I don't know what's a better deal in the long run. Well, let's check it out. Shop ID 9. And then shop ID 10. So a lantern lasts 90 minutes, a torch lasts 60. So yeah, a lantern is a much better. It costs twice as much, but it lasts 3 times as long. So I'm going to buy 2 lanterns, I guess. Okay, we'll be on our way. So we're going to go back to the main road and follow it all the way west. North, west some more. And okay, so down here, the stars can also be in this part of the forest, I believe. So I'm also going to look around here. You'll have to be careful when you're down here because there's some aggro mobs. Here's the... I'll fight these later once we... let's see. Once we get all the stars, I will fight these mobs we need for our quest. Okay, this... Let's think about this here. That guy was... We need to go where that guy was talking to us a moment ago. But I'm just going to scan this area first. Okay. So I didn't see a star fragment along our way here. So I'm just going to continue into the village where we have to kill this guy's wife. So this guy... Well, I thought he would... I thought I have to say something to him. There we go. We left in a hurry. Find some possessions. Okay, say the possessions. So you'd have to search for them. Make sure you use the scan can look to avoid the spirits. We left in such a hurry. If you can find me 3 of them. So
you need to find
3 possessions. Okay. So the path to get to the village. See how it's telling me a speed
here.
Hopefully I don't die, but we'll see. If I do, we'll see what Oh, computer. Well, die, because I don't know what the heck's going on here. My computer's... I would show you what happened. Now everything's fine, apparently. Now it's working just great. You're still with me here.